Before we get started, does anybody have any recommendations on what they would like to focus on during class today? If the hamstrings are feeling a little extra tight, the hips, shoulders, anything like that. If we have any requests, you can just speak up or place it in the chat. I'm just adjusting my camera here. Make sure you can see me, my mat. All right. If you don't have any requests, I usually do a lot of core work to warm up the body. I like to work the glutes and the legs as well. I also work in a lot of hip openers, heart openers, and yeah, so I like to incorporate all that into my classes. If you guys don't have any requests, that's probably what we'll be focusing on. If that sounds good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started in a gentle heart opening position. So go ahead and grab a block if you have one, or if you don't, grab a pillow. Or you can just grab a blanket and then roll it up really tightly into like a cylinder. That would work too for this gentle stretch. We're just gonna go ahead and place it right in between the shoulder blades and then gently lay onto it. So I will demonstrate that here after I start this music. So a couple pillow or blanket. Placing it right in between the shoulder blades if you can. Raise it with your mat. And then just begin to make your way onto your back. Right into the shoulder blades. Right with your head. You want to grab an extra pillow or blanket. This is what this stretch should look like. Legs in butterfly position. Knees facing up, or you can extend the legs. Arms at the side. Taking a nice big inhale, reach arms overhead. And then exhale, put your arms out to the side so you have as much space as you can here. Let gravity do all the work. Let's go ahead and take another big deep breath in. Just laying here. Relaxing, nice big inhale through the nose. Nice open mouth exhale. Letting it all go. Release the tongue. The roof of the mouth. The area between the eyebrows. Go ahead and begin. Becoming present here in this space and on your back today. Beginning to notice any sounds surrounding you, any sensation of wind. Noticing the ground beneath the towards the weight of your body. And then beginning to scan the body head to toe for any areas of tension. If you find an area that you might be holding some stress in, go ahead and just send your breath to those areas. Try focusing on melting the tissue there as you exhale. And from here, let's go ahead and start to bring your attention inward. So begin to focus on the breath. Notice the natural rise and fall of the belly on your inhales and exhales. Noticing your heartbeat. And then bring into mind something you're grateful for today. You can person at the moment, feeling thing, where it is that you feel happy today. Go ahead and just meditate on that thought. Picture it in your mind. Bringing this energy of gratitude into your hearts, into your minds, and into your practice today. Maybe beginning a mantra with the breath, inhaling I am, exhaling grateful. Dedicating your practice to whatever it is you're thankful for today. And then when you're ready on your next inhale, you can slowly begin to bring the arms overhead. And then exhale, slowly rolling over to the other side. And then making your way into your arms. And then from here, you can slowly begin to move the block like that. Flow up to the side for now. And then make your way onto your knees bent, facing upwards ceiling, feet are placed firmly into the ground, and let's just gently bring some motion into our bodies here. So gently just letting the knees fall side to side, nice and easy here. And then from here, bringing knees in towards the chest, giving them a tight squeeze, rocking side to side. And then from here, bringing the knees, just hovering over the hips, feet above the ground. So we're going to bring knees in a 90-degree angle. And I want you to focus on really engaging the lower abs. So you're pressing low back firmly into your mat. And bringing some brightness, some energy into the toes, into the feet. So rolling out the ankles, flexing, pointing the toes, spreading out the toes nice and wide. This is an active pose here. So again, you should be feeling the core engaged. The lower abs are contracting here. So pressing, go back firmly to the mat. And you have an option to stay here if this is enough core activation for you today. Don't hang out here on your breath. If you want to take it a little bit further, we're going to bring arms overhead. And then as you exhale, begin to lift up the shoulders and the chest to the ceiling. And you can find a cradle position for the head using your fingertips. So interlace the fingers behind the nape of the neck for support here. And again, this might be enough activation for you here. Again, we're engaging the low abs here. We're engaging the upper abs as we lift up the chest, keeping a nice space between the chin and the chest. Nice open shoulders, elbows nice and wide. Gazes to the ceiling. This is an active pose. You should feel some heat start to generate in that core. Find your breath. From here, we're going to take a nice big inhale. If you'd like to take this a little bit further, we're going to inhale, extend and lengthen the left leg, reach it down to the floor. And we're going to bring arms up and over to the right. So this is just kind of like a slow motion bicycle. If you want to grab a block or pillow, use it into this ab exercise, you can. Holding this here, exhale, bring it back center. We're going to relax the shoulders and head down to the mat. Again, actively press the low back into the mat, engage the abs here as we bring it back center. Inhale, bring arms overhead. Exhale, begin to extend and lift the right leg all the way down to the floor. Hover it. Hover heel about 2 inches from the mat. Arms come up and over to the left. Awesome job. Exhale, bring it back center. Inhale, lengthen left leg. Lift the shoulders, bring arms over to the right. Exhale, center. Nice job. Again, with intention, you can go ahead and move side to side with your own breath, kind of just going at your own pace here. We really just want to focus on connecting each movement with an inhale or an exhale, engaging all those muscles in the abs intentionally. Go ahead and get one more on each side. Nice job, being back center here. Go ahead and bring the soles of the feet to the mat, knees facing up again. Find that Windshield wipe motion with the knees, letting them fall side to side. That was an all-encompassing ab exercise. We worked the lower abs, the upper ab, and a little bit of the obliques during that. So should feel some heat. You should be feeling a little bit of sweat generate or increase in heart rate here. And then from here, let's go ahead and just bring the feet nice and wide about the width of your mat and let the knees fall in towards the center. This is just a nice restorative pose here. Releases any tension we may have created in that low back during that exercise. Just take a couple full deep breaths here. When you're ready, you can begin to hug knees in towards the chest. Tight squeeze, and then begin to rock forward and back. Moving into some spinal rolls here. We're going to engage the core again, just one more time. We're getting a few spinal rocks in, and then I want to challenge you guys to kind of stop yourself in a boat position. So it kind of looks like this. It kind of looks like a spinal roll front to back, and then stopping yourself in a boat position without letting the feet hit the floor. So boat position is here, knees are again bent at 90 degrees. If this is a little bit much, go ahead and just bring the toes down to the mat and gently lean the chest back. That'll engage the core here as well. We have toes to the floor. You can lift up the feet if you want a little bit more activation, and you can even extend the legs if you want to take it further today. Let's just focus for 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Hug the knees to the chest, get a few more spinal rocks in. And then when you're ready, we're going to make our way into a tabletop position. So rolling onto the hands and knees. However you want to get there. Hands are just underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Feet are about hip width apart. Let's just take a notice to notice the hands here. So let the fingers nice and wide and out. Intentional in each and every movement, each and every pose. So from here, we're going to work our way into some cat and cows, moving with that breath. So inhale into cow, pressing shoulders away from the ears, squeezing shoulder blades together, opening up the chest, opening up the heart. Exhale moves you to cat pose, so engaging the core, rounding out the shoulder blades, looking down towards the knees. Inhale back to cow. Exhale back to cat. Work the knees with your own breath here. Moving at your own pace. If you want to add some neck rolls in, or some spinal rock side to side, feel free to do that. Listening to the body, whatever it needs to say. We're just warming up the spine. And again, just being very intentional with that breath. So really allowing that breath to guide us through our movements today. When you're ready, we're going to find that neutral tabletop position again. Work on a balance here. So pressing firmly to the hands, we're really going to lift up that right leg up the back. So engaging the glutes here, again, being mindful of that low back. So engaging the low abs here. We're protecting the low back. Our toes are facing down towards the mat here, so really extending your spine here. So focusing on length. Crown of the head is reaching forward, and the back of the heel is reaching backwards. So finding length in the spine, feeling sturdy here. You can begin to lift left arm up to the left ear, finding balance here. Again, being mindful of the core. Squeeze the glute, reaching forward with the fingertips, backwards to the heel. Find that length in the spine. Feel that length here. Nice job. When you're ready, we're going to bring the left arm out to the side, right leg out to the side, engaging the obliques here just for a second. And then gently floating left hand down to the mat, floating right foot off to the side. So we're here. That right leg is extended off the side of your mat, so goes up to the right. Both hands are underneath the shoulders. And from here, we're just going to bring the hips towards the left heel, kind of moving into a child's pose position with this right leg extended. Bringing it back, and then bringing it back up. We're just going to go Do this motion back and forth with the hips here. Just opening up the hips, nice and easy. Opening up the inner thigh. And moving back and forth, that child's pose position. Sometimes, and when you're ready, just go ahead and bring that right knee back into the left. From here, you can reset, roll up the wrist a little bit. You want to add a little bit of cushion. You can roll the mat up a couple of times, so you can add a bit there. It's a little hard on the wrist, so feel free to do that. We're going to work that same thing on the opposite side. So, if you're ready, going nice and steady for this neutral tabletop position. Extend the left leg up and back. Gaze with the glutes. Those are facing down towards your mat. Foot is flexed. So again, engaging that core here, so protecting the low back. When you're ready, you can begin to bring right arm up to right ear, find length. Squeezing the muscles in the arms and the legs and the core. Feeling long here, feeling strong. Find your breath, find your balance. And then when you're ready, right hand floats back down to the mat. Or no, right hand comes out to the side. Left leg comes out to the side, engage those obliques, pull, and then gently bring right hand back down to the mat. Left toes are out to the side. So from here again, bringing hips back towards the heel, moving into that child's pose position. The left leg extended, bring it back up. Bringing hips back down to the heel. And so just kind of work through this motion, gently opening up the left hip. And then your thigh muscles. We're going to be back in that neutral tabletop position. So left knee comes back into the right. Neutral tabletop. Let's go ahead and just move into a full child's pose. So big toes to touch, knees nice and wide, about the width of your mat. Hands walk as far out as you can, and then slowly bringing hips towards the heels. Finding a nice restorative child's pose here. Forehead comes down to the mat, maybe rocking head side to side. A full deep breath into the nose, out to the mouth. When you're ready, begin to lift back up onto the hands and knees. Roll out the wrist, roll out the head, whatever you need to kind of reset here. And then when you're ready, we're going to begin to flip the toes under, lift the knees about 2 inches from the mat, engage the core. So we're hovering in this hovering tabletop position, is what I call it. The core is engaged here, and then we're going to move from the core. So really try to focus on squeezing belly button to spine as we lift it up towards the ceiling and push hips back towards the heels. So finding your first down dog of the practice here again. Nice intentional hands for the fingers nice and wide, grip the mat with them. Walk the heels out one by one. Heels to the mat. Really stretching out the calf muscles here. Nice generous bend in the knees. Nodding the head yes, shaking the head down. You're ready, next inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk the hands or walk the feet up with the hands. So reading it forward a little bit. So again, nice, deep, generous bend in the knees here. Allow belly to relax over the thighs. Allow the head to relax in between the shoulders. And maybe just find opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Again, just letting gravity do all the work here. So you're ready, inhale, half lift. Option to place the hands on the calves, between the shins, the thighs, the hips, or you can extend them backwards with your arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open with the chest, exhale. Next inhale, we're slowly just going to roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up. We're going to make our way into a Tadasana mountain pose. So I'm standing pose here, bringing feet about hip width apart. Flex it firmly to your mat. Spread out the toes nice and wide from the top. Slowly begin to shift the weight towards the middle of your foot, top of the knees, and the thighs. Engage the glutes. Light tuck of the tailbone, engage the core. Rolling shoulders down and back. Open up the chest, bring hands to heart center. This is Tadasana Mountain Pose. Let's go ahead and just take a second here to feel grounded. So close the eyes if you'd like. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. Nice loud out the mouth exhale. Just imagine yourself rooted into the mat, rooted into the floor, rebounding upwards to the spine through the crown of the head, find length. Feel tall and strong in this position. Grounded, stable, supported. On your next inhale, we're going to bring arms overhead. And then exhale, forward fold. We're going to move into sun salutation A. So exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands out, high plank. You have the option to work this on your knees if it's a little bit much for you today, so that's also an option if you want to work through that on your knees. From here, high plank, exhale, low plank. And inhale to baby cobra for this first chaturanga, first vinyasa. Go ahead and take a nice deep bend in the elbows, use the shoulder blades together, open up the chest. Here. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, flip the toes under, bring the hips up and back. Nice big inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms above head. Bring it up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Good job, guys. We're going to work that a couple more times just to warm up the body. Get the blood moving. So starting from Tadasana. Inhale, arms above head. Bend, lengthen that spine. Exhale, forward fold, bend into the hips, into the chest. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands out, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, baby cobra. You can move into full cobra this time if you'd like. Arms extended. Or upward dog, arms extended, thighs lifted off the mat. Wherever we're at here, nice big inhale, turn shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, put the toes under, hips come back down up. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms above head. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Nice job. One more time, just like that. Inhale, arms above head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands out, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, baby cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to the nose. Exhale to the mouth. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms above head. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana Mountain Pose. All right, awesome job, guys. We're gonna work through sun salutation B next. It's just a few variations. So it's gonna look very similar to sun salutation A, which is the flow we just did, but just a few more movements incorporated into it. So again, we want to just focus on allowing the breath to guide us through these movements. Starting from Tadasana Mountain. Now, we're gonna inhale onto the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. It's a little bit different here. So inhale, chair pose, where you bring hands up to the ears. Nice deep bend in the knees. Put your weight into the heels. You should be able to lift up your toes a little bit. It's able to see your toes as well. If the arms overhead is a little bit too much for you today, you have the option to bring hands apart. First, warming up the thighs, then warming up the glutes. And then we want to be mindful of that low back. So we have a tendency to have this natural arch in the low back. So we want to focus on slightly tucking the tailbone, engaging the low abs as we lengthen the spine. So holding this here for a couple more breaths. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, maybe extend the arms out, sink a little bit deeper, sink into the heels. Release shoulders from the ears. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, release belly over thighs. Forward fold, nice deep bend and push. Inhale, let's go ahead and walk it out to high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, baby cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, so from down dog here, we're going to move into down dog split. So inhale, stabilize that left foot. Bring right leg up and back. Again, that foot is facing down towards your mat, so the foot is flexed. Hips are in line with each other. Nice big inhale here. Finding length within the body. And then exhale, we're slowly going to move into a plank position as we bring knee towards that right elbow. Engage the side abs. Inhale, bring the leg up and back, down dog split. Exhale, bringing the knee in towards the chest this time, high plank. Engage the core. Inhale, extend that leg back, down dog split. Exhale, we're going to bring that right knee towards the left elbow this time. Step. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, we can bring it back to the chest. Knees both here, and then gently placing that right foot in between the hands for as long as I can. Just taking alignment here, making sure that front knee's not going over those toes. And gently placing back heel to the mat, looking back toes under, moving into a low lunge. So press this up. We're shining that heart forward. We're pressing the left forward. You want to grab a couple of blocks or pillows, place them to the side of you for support here. Often. So yeah, you want to grab a block and grab that. Just let it get tight. If not, we're just pressing that hip forward, nice big inhale here. Nice open heart. And exhale, we're going to send the hips back as we extend that right leg. Moving into a half step. Toes come up towards the ceiling. And then chest just comes a little bit forward. We're going to start a gentle stretch in the hamstrings. So it's full. You don't have to straighten that knee a little bit. Tense on that knee, you can bend it. You want to just find a nice gentle hip. So on your next inhale, we're going to bring hips forward or lunge. And then exhale, hips come back. I'm just going to move into this little mini flow. Kind of just go with your own breath here. Move at your own pace. I'm going to say this in all my classes, but the hips and the hamstrings are often very, very tight for a lot of people, especially if you sit for long periods of the day. So, and they can be a common cause of low back. So, I'm just make sure you can put these areas a little bit extra level. So working with these moments, movements, and body movement. And then from here, we're going to plant left hand with the right foot. Inhale, right arm comes up and over into the spinal part of twist. Gaze up towards the ceiling, nice spinal twist to the thoracic spine. Exhale, float right hand back down to the mat. From here, flipping back toes under, lifting back knee up, moving into this carousel in the middle side. When you're ready, we're going to bring arms up towards the ears, so lift the chest up, moving into the twisted belt. So, back leg stays extended, back heel is lifted. And then keep a nice deep bend in the front legs, trying to get back to knees if you can. Arms to your above head here. We're going to release shoulders from the ears, nice open hips, nice open chest. We're going to work the legs a little bit, so nice big inhale here. Exhale, we're going to bend the back knee and bring arms into this practice. elbows squeeze shoulders together, open up the heart. Inhale, extend both legs, bring arms above head. Exhale, bend both knees, back to side. Now, you're going to do a little flow here. Inhale, extend, bring arms up. Exhale, practice arms like up. Try to work through 3 minutes, just like that. With the breath here. From here, we're going to move into warrior 2. So from press lunge here, we're just going to open up the hips towards the side wall as we bring the left heel down to the mat. Arms up to the sides here. So the alignment here is the front heel should be in line with the arch of your back foot. Left toes are facing towards the side wall. Right toes are facing towards the front wall. Arms are out to the sides, nice strong warriors here. Gaze above the right fingertips. From here, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up, 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 and over, reverse warrior. Backhand can find calf, thigh, maybe wrapped around the low back. Or bind. Find length in that right side body. Nice big inhale here. Exhale brings you back to warrior 2. Back to center here. Shoulders over hips. Nice strong warriors. Engage the core. Inhale, reach forward once again. Exhale, this time we're going to find side angle. So right elbow can find that right thigh. Gaze is up towards the left fingertips, up towards the ceiling. Option to extend that right arm, hovering fingertips above the mat if you'd like. You can even try reaching left fingertips forward towards the front wall if you want to get a little bit of a deeper stretch in that left side body. Nice job, guys. From here, we're just going to bring both hands down to the mat and then walk those hands over the left side, making your way into a wide-legged forward fold bend. So at this point, both of your toes are facing towards the side wall. They're facing the same way. And we're just allowing the chest to fall forward into this wide-legged forward fold bend. So you can take the head, yes, and no, maybe bend one knee and bend the other, moving side to side. Whatever feels good here. And when you're ready, placing hands underneath the shoulders, half lift as you inhale. Exhale, release. Release head between the shoulders. Again, inhale, hands underneath shoulders. And as you exhale, we begin to heel toe those feet in a little bit closer together. We're going to move into a yogi squat. So bringing hips down towards the heels. The toes are still facing the corners of your mat here. And hands come to heart center. So this is the full expression of yogi squat. The ultimate goal is to get the heels down to the mat, but it can kind of be hard for some people. It can be heavy to toes. So we're not quite there yet. Don't worry about it. You can even grab a block or a pillow, please, underneath the hips for support. We're actively using the elbows here to open up those knees, open up the hips. This pose is really great for circulation and digestion, especially. It's a really grounding pose as well. When you're ready, you can begin to bring the hands up to the side or out in front of you. Lift up the hips towards the ceiling once again into a wide-legged forward fold bend. And then angle the toes towards the front of your mat. So both toes are facing forward. And then you can try to bring those to that right knee. For the center of the toes. From here, go ahead and plant the hands firmly to that. You can bend that right knee if you need to. And then gently bring right foot to meet the left foot, moving into the down dog. Nice job. Working it out. Nice big inhale with the nose. Exhale with the mouth. Inhale, plant the right foot, lift the left leg up and back, down dog split. Again, that foot is flexed, just facing down towards the floor. Find length in the spine here as you inhale. Exhale, moving into that, bringing left knee to left elbow, engage the core. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to chest, moving into plank. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to right elbow this time, engage those side abs. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to chest, moving into plank, and then gently placing that foot in between the hands when you're splitting left side. We're kind of getting situated here, checking that alignment. That heel should be just underneath the left knee. Gently placing back knee to the mat, flip toes under, find low lunge. So again, grabbing the block, pillow if you need to, using that for support. We're shining that heart forward. We're opening up that chest here. Press that right hip forward. As we open up that right hip flexor this time. So we're just taking inhales here. And as you exhale, we're going to bring hips towards the heel, half split. Toes peel up off the mat. They're up facing the ceiling. Belly gently places over thigh. And you can bend the knee here if you need to. We're just trying to find a nice gentle stretch of that hamstring on the left side. Whatever that looks like. Your next inhale, bring it forward to low lunge. Exhale, half split. So again, we're finding this kind of mini flow here, low lunge, half split, moving at your own pace with your own breath here. You're just being gentle with these areas, with these muscles. Often hold a lot of tension, stress. You're being mindful, gentle. When you're ready, we're going to be back in that low lunge. Planting right hand on the inside of that left foot. Inhale, left arm up and over. Going into the spinal twist. Open up the chest. Exhale, float left hand back down to the mat. Let the hands firmly into your mat if you can. Lift back toes under, lift back knee up, moving into this runner's lunge on the left side. Kind of adjust your legs if you need to feel sturdy and feel strong here in the legs. And then when you're ready, you can begin to lift up the chest, lift up the arms, moving into a crescent lunge. So find this crescent lunge. Again, nice deep bend in that front leg, trying to get bending and breathe. Nice straight back leg, lifted heel, start heel here. Lunge, release shoulders from the ears, nice open heart. So we're going to move that little flow again on this side. So when you're ready, nice big inhale here. Exhale, bring the arms up to the arms, bend the back knee. Inhale, extend both legs, bring arms up. Exhale, get down. Up. Exhale, bring it down. Awesome job, guys. A couple more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale back up. Exhale down. When you're ready, we're going to be back into a back crescent lunge here. Extending that back leg. And then opening up into warrior two on the left side. This time again, a reminder here, the alignment. Left heel should be in line with the arch of the back foot. Left toes this time, no, right toes are facing towards the side wall. Left toes are facing towards the wall. Arm size is strong, out to the sides, shoulders over hips, knees to the floor. Knees above the left fingertips. Strong warriors, guys. On your next inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up, up, up and over with the left hand. Find reverse warrior, placing that right hand on the calf to the thigh. I'll wrap around the low back, the body. Find that nice deep length in the left side body. As you inhale, exhale brings you back center, warrior two. Again, find your center here, find sturdy, find strength. Feel strong here, then when you're ready, you can inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side angle. You can have left elbow, find that left thigh, or you can extend both arms, cover left fingertips above the mat. You can use this up towards the right fingertips. Bring the right arm towards the right ears if you want to get a little bit of a deeper stretch in that right side body. Nice job. From here, walking those hands towards the middle of your mat as you move into this wide-legged forward fold bend. Both toes are facing towards the side wall again. Wide-legged forward fold bend. You can bend one knee, bend the other. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. Just kind of release here. When you're ready, inhale, half lift, hands underneath the shoulders. Heel toe those feet in just a little bit closer together. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift up the chest, lift up the hands. We're gonna meet into this nice deep squat from hands to heart center. Nice wide-legged squat here. Nice job, guys. I can't see you, but I'm sure you guys look great. When you're ready, we're gonna inhale, moving to a 5-pointed star. So extend the legs, bring hands up above head. And then we're gonna exhale to a goddess pose. So this is kind of similar to the flow we did earlier with crescent lunge. This time it's just a squat. So arms are out to the sides, squeezing shoulder blades together, opening up that heart, shining that heart forward, opening up the chest as you bend both knees. Nice job. Inhale, extend. Hands come up, exhale, bring it down. Nice job. We're gonna work through this a couple more times. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Try to sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, bring it back down and hold. Again, being mindful of the low back. So slight tick of the tailbone here as we find length in that spine. Option to challenge you guys. Try lifting up the heels one by one. Really engaging those thighs. Nice job. You want to keep that challenge. Keep the heels lifted as we extend the knees, bring arms above head. Nice job, holding, and then exhale, you can release heels towards the mat, arms to the side, hinge at the hips, bring the chest, taking your way back into that vibrating flow. From here, walking the hands over to the left foot, angling the toes to face the front of the mat, trying to bring nose to left knee. And then from here, planting those hands to the mat, again, bend the knee if you need to, and then sending left foot back, knee to the right, down dog. Awesome job, guys. Let's go ahead and do one more chaturanga. So inhale, bring it forward to high plank. Exhale to low plank. Inhale to baby cobra, full cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Nice job. From here, let's go ahead and bring the knees nice and wide, big toes to touch. Find the child's pose. Reconnect with that breath if you need to. That was a tough flow. Nice deep breaths here. In the nose, out the mouth. Adding a few stretches here. Like it's totally optional. You can begin to walk the fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Sinking that left hip into left heel. Find that stretch on the left side body. Walking fingertips over to the left side of your mat. Keep the right hip towards that right heel. Find that stretch on the right side body. And then slowly bring hands back to center. Optional tricep stretch here. You can bring fingertips to touch behind the back of the head. Maybe you just find your neck and your upper shoulders. Give yourself a little massage here. Give yourself a little love today. Gently massaging your straps, upper shoulders, and neck. Then when you're ready, you can begin to make your way into the tabletop position. And then lifting hips up and back, moving right back into the down dog. And then when you're ready, slowly walking the feet out to meet the hands for a full bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms above head. Exhale, hands to heart center to Yasuda mountain pose. Awesome job, guys. So now we're gonna work on just a standing balance before we make our way into our final cool down. So from Yasuda mountain pose, I'm going to challenge you guys today with warrior 3. So nice big inhale through the nose. I'll start you guys off. Bring hands above head. take a nice big step with the front leg. We're meeting in this kind of crescent lunge we're familiar with. We did in our float earlier. So nice deep bend in that right leg. Toes back, toes are lifted. And then from here, I want you to just gently lift. Begin to shift all of your weight into that right foot. You can bring arms down to the sides in this airplane arms. And we're just moving into warrior 3. So the ultimate expression of this balance is to kind of get your body into a T position. Gaze is just the top of the mat. If you can't quite get there, you can even come to this airplane balance. So we're just at a gentle slant with the body. We're just really focusing on keeping a nice straight line in the spine. So we're really finding the length of the spine wherever we're at. Airplane right here, or if you want to kind of bring that chest forward a little bit more to warrior 3. Wherever we're at here, keeping that chest nice and open, nice open hearts. Squeezing shoulder blades together. Again, engage in the core, engage in the glute. Holding this for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Bringing left toes back down to the mat, nice and easy. Just as we came into it, crescent lunge, and then stepping right foot back to meet the left, Tadasana. Whew, that was hard to talk through, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to breathe. Okay, so that was warrior 3 or airplane. We're gonna do the same thing on the left side, all right? So Tadasana mountain pose, inhale, arms above head. Exhale, taking a nice big step that left foot. Find crescent lunge first, and then slowly begin to shift the weight to the left foot. So shifting weight to the left foot. You can keep hands overhead if you'd like, a little challenge. If not, bring those hands to the hips and find your expression of this balance. So again, it doesn't have to be a full warrior 2 or warrior 3. I mean, you can just hang out right here. Back toes just lifted off the mat ever so slightly. This is an awesome option as well. And then you can start to play if you want to a little bit. Just bringing that chest a little bit forward. Focus on one spot, top of your mat. Finding balance wherever you are. Taking that breath. Keeping those inhales and those exhales. Holding this for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bringing right toes back down to the mat. Inhale, arms above head. Find crescent lunge and then step left foot back to the right to Tadasana mountain. Almost lost my balance there. All right, so from Tadasana mountain pose. Those are hard standing balances, guys, so great job taking a stab at them. From Tadasana mountain pose, let's take a nice big inhale, arms above head. Exhale, forward fold, bend, hinge at the hips, chest. And then from here, let's make our way into one of my favorite positions called a ball squat. So from this forward fold, we're gonna lift up the heels from the mat and then slowly bring hips towards the heels. So heels are lifted, slowly bringing hips down. Hands are right in front of you for support. The pads of the fingertips are engaged, are attached to the mat. I don't know, I'm losing my words, guys. Okay, so moving into this ball squat, bringing forehead to the knees, rounding out the shoulder blades, stretching out the shoulders, stretching out the fascia in those feet. This should feel really nice. And then when you're ready, you can slowly begin to bring the heels down and make your way onto your sit bones. So from here, extend both legs out in front of you. Inhale, arms above head. Exhale, slowly melting belly over thighs, and then begin to reach for the shins, the ankles, the toes. And then if this feels okay, you can begin to release head between the shoulders. When you're ready, slowly beginning to lift up the chest. Nice and easy. Left sole of the foot comes towards the inner right thigh. We're going to inhale, arms above head. Same thing. Slowly releasing belly over thigh. Reach for that right foot. Being full. And whatever it is, again, you can bend the knees if you need to. And when you're ready, slowly bring that chest back up. From here, we're going to bring left hand right behind you for support. right behind your hips. And then from here, right arm is going to sweep up, sweep over that right toes. And your left knee. You're going to slowly begin to lift up the hips through the spine as you reach the right arm back towards that wall. This is what your full expression looks like. It's just a modified wild thing. The hips are lifted. The leg is extended. Left knee is bent. And we're just reaching up and over, playing a nice heart opener. Finding length in the right side body. And slowly deep into it. We're going to sit back down. And then arm back down. Moving back here. Lifting opposite side. To the left leg. And that right foot to the left side. Inhale, arms up and then. Exhale, belly to the left side. Slowly releasing, bring that chest back up. This time, right hand comes right behind you for support. Left hand sweeps over the left toes, over the right knee, and then reaches up and over towards the back wall as the up towards the ceiling. That's kind of the sequence of this. Modified wild thing again. Left leg is extended here. We're reaching through the back wall, opening up the heart, opening up the hips. Nice to the left side body. And then just sink it into it, releasing it back down to the mat. Giving that left arm back to the left. Alright, so from here, to find a wall, or a couch, or a chair, wherever you're closest to. We're going to work on legs at the wall pose. I did this last week and I just forgot how much I did this pose. Basically, we're just going to back foot as close to the wall, couch, chair as you possibly can. Just slowly lay onto your back as we relax on our back to the leg. That's how it's happening, legs on the wall pose. Keep that booty as close to the wall as you can, and then allow the legs to rest like this. Just resting up against the wall. This is my favorite restorative pose ever. We are learning about lymphatic drainage in class today, and it is really awesome how yoga really incorporates some of these concepts, with this pose being one of them. Our lymph fluid is super important for nutrition distribution to our bodies, our muscles, and it also is really important for our immune system because it transports all of our proteins that we need to fight off bacteria and viruses. So when you have the arms lifted above the head, that encourages a lot of lymph drainage, which we do a lot of in yoga. This legs up a wall pose is also really great for lymph drainage as well. Usually our muscles kind of have to squeeze all of that blood in our legs and all of that lymph fluid and do all of the work throughout the day, but this pose really allows the body to just kind of relax and let gravity do all of the work. So yeah, this is one of my favorite restorative poses. It's good for that circulation. It's also considered a inversion because the head is at the same level as the heart. So you get an increase of blood flow to the brain. So if you're ever feeling foggy or fatigued or it's a little hard to focus, this is an awesome pose for that as well. So maybe just try closing the eyes here just for a few more breaths. You can bring one hand over the heart, one hand over the belly. And just kind of connect with that heartbeat, connect with your breath here. And just really enjoy this pose. When you're ready, you can start to make your way back onto your mats. Rolling over to either side, front legs up a wall pose, just rolling over onto your sides. And then bringing knees towards the chest and then kind of using your arms to make your way up to a seated position. And then back onto your mats, we're going to meet on your back. We're laying on our backs here. Legs are extended. Once you get there, we're going to bring right knee in towards the chest, using your biceps to hug that knee in towards the right shoulder. And then left hand guides that right knee over to the left side, pressing shoulder blades into the mat, extending that right arm, gaze falls to the right, into the supine spinal twist. When you're ready, slowly bring that right knee back into the chest, pushing it out, so hugging left knee in, letting right leg fall to the mat. Again, engaging the biceps, hugging that left knee into the left shoulder. Then right hand guides left knee over to the right side. Pressing shoulder blades into the mat, extend the left arm, gaze falls to the left. When you're ready, left knee comes back to center. Having right knee into meet it, so let's have both knees into the chest. Ending with happy baby, reaching for the inner arches of the feet. Reaching for the inner arches of the feet here. Using the arms to press the thighs down to the mat, rocking side to side, extending one leg out, extending out the other. And then when you're ready, extending the feet up towards the ceiling. And then slowly allowing the feet to float all the way back down to your mat. Slowly with control, engage those abs one last time. Once your heels find your mat, then let the feet fly up to the sides. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, bring the arms above head, doing a full body stretch, reaching the fingertips as far and as close as you possibly can. And then exhale to the mouth, bring the arms up to the sides, release the jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. We're making our way into our final Shavasana. Taking another deep breath here into the nose, filling the belly, filling the lungs as much as they possibly can. Nice, loud at the mouth. Exhale. All go. Spending a few moments here. Again, tuning into the heartbeat, tuning into the natural breath. Notice how the belly rises as you inhale and falls as you exhale. Scanning the body, noticing any differences in your body compared to the beginning of the class. And then lastly, just bringing into mind again what you're thankful for today. Whatever it was, just picturing that image, that person, that moment, that feeling into your mind. And then when you're ready, on your next inhale, bring your arms overhead. And then exhale, bringing knees into the chest, giving a nice tight squeeze. And then rolling over to either side, making your way into that fetal position. And just taking these last few moments for moments of gratitude, thanking your body for all the hard work it's just done and continues to do each and every day. Thanking yourself for carving out this time for your practice. for your body, for your mind, and for your soul. And then slowly, when you're ready, you can use your arms to make your way up to a seated position. Bringing the hands up to the sides, ending with a few neck stretches, doing a full neck roll to the left. And a full neck roll to the right. Bringing hands to heart center. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to guide you in your practice today. It was an awesome flow. I really enjoyed having you guys. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste. Thanks for coming, guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night and a great rest of your week.